stream. Hello friends, hello gents. Welcome back to Games by James. Now, let's see. Oh, it's finally working. I've just sat there for 30 minutes streaming on private to myself. I was having some great games. You should have seen it. I just broke many world records, but unfortunately no one could watch. Because, I mean, I could just release the video because, let's be honest, no one's going to watch anyway. But what a knob end is all I can say about that. So today we're playing Vampire Survivors. It's a game where you survive vampires, which is great. You can be either, you can't be Dracula. Well, you might be able to be, but I haven't found that out yet. You can be man in the middle with the whip, or you can be hello sexy lady on the right with the ass popping out and the spinny discs. I think she's holding 2 mental frisbees. So we're going to play Vampire Survivors. It's a game very much that's just a pure injection of dopamine right into your fucking pineal gland. You just shoot stuff. You literally use one stick and you just move around and shoot things, and it's fantastic for that reason. So let's get started. I've got a few power-ups. We've got this damage one that just raises my damage. We've got a bit of extra speed, a bit of extra health, and a magnet. And I've unlocked a few characters. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Antonio to get you guys ready for it. We're going to go to the mental forest. Antonio is like your Castlevania man. He whips outwardly, and he whips these bats. And these bats then drop a little blue gem. And the little blue gem just gets your health. It gets your experience up. If you look at the top, you'll see the experience bar growing. And then once it hits the top, right. Now we've got a selections of 3. We've got a choices 3. And this happens every time you level. We can pick from the knife, which quickly fires in the face direction. We can choose the Picone, which is a dove that apparently bombards in a circling zone. Or we can choose another whip, which gives me 2 whips. I don't know about you guys, but I think 2 whips is really the only way to go. If you went flinging a whip out the front and back of yourself, then you're doing it wrong. So, you know, this is just a warmer. We're not going to pick any magic. We're going to go for some simple builds here. Use some of the more analog instruments of death. What we got? Santa water. Is that Santa's bodily fluid? Or is that the water? Is that water made from Santa? Or is the water called Santa? Or we could have a knife. I'm thinking we throw some of Santa's jizz on people. Which it obviously is. He's done a Belle Delphine style situation where Santa's just been jizzing into little tinctures. So far, you've probably noticed, we've only had the bats. And the bats, you know what I mean? But taking the piss, ain't they? There's no challenge at all with these bats. Which is why I haven't died yet. But you'll notice now that there is a bat that in fact has an outer glow. Now, not only is that bat different in that it has more HP, but it also has greater reward if you manage to slay it. We'll drop a little treasure chest for you that you then collect. And yeah, I'll show you. Oh no, this one dropped a red gem. Now we can get an extra Santa water, so we're tossing 2 Santa waters out there. And a tractor orb, which just means you pick up items from further away, which is kind of good actually. Or a rune tracer, which passes through enemies, but that's more magic. So let's go for the level 2 Santa water. So you've got 2 rounds of Santa's piss bubbling away underneath a zombie. Because, I mean, everything can be leveled. Just remember that everything can and will be leveled if you play for long enough. So those small little puddles of burning death may soon become swimming pools of Santa's urine. Bubbling away at the baby birds. Baby birds and baby bats. Oh, picked up a single coin. Ta! If we do slash into these lights, though, we can sometimes get a bit of chicken, which is good because it heals you. But yes, this game has recently popped off because it's very cheap on Steam. Oh, okay. We can either go... Right, we've got a choices 3. We can go for the King Bible, the Hollow Heart, which just gives you more health, or the Clover, which makes you 10% luckier. I think it's got to be the King Bible, because the other two sound shit. I'm about to die though, so I need to like get some. Oh god, I need to get some chicken nuggies. Now, yeah, it's been popping off because it's a cheap game. It's like £2-3. I think I got it for £3. And this is basically all it is. It's just pure dopaminergic stimulation. You start playing, you hit some stuff, lots of it comes at you, and we all love a mob. Let me check this out now. You ready? I got the absolute skills. You whip stuff. You have a bit of a challenge at first. You get stronger. You have less of a challenge. You get that reward for growing in level. You get that reward for discovery. You get that reward for, you know, seeing and fighting more enemies. It's got a real, genuine feeling of progression, which is why people are starting to tap onto it, and people are loving it. People are loving the Vampire Survivors, and this is, I think it's good though, because this is what people want. We don't want shitty games, AAA games that have absolutely no actual gameplay. We want games that are fun, we want games that basically just tick all the happy parts of our brain, so we haven't got to do anything actually difficult and rewarding, because that would be too difficult. I don't want to go and solve an actual problem in my life. I want to sit on my computer, ignore my loved ones, ignore every responsibility I've got, just whip some fucking bats. Now, I'm thinking we start stacking up Santa's urine. I don't know why it's blue, probably from being in the North Pole. I think it's because it's frozen. Now, if we can whip this bat to death, we can get some serious upgradage, hopefully. Last time I got a red gem, which I don't want. I want a treasure chest. Oh god, the skeletons. See, the skeletons are a 2-whip. You can't be sleeping on the skeletons thinking it's a 1-whip, because it ain't. They ain't a 1-whip wonder. They're a 2-whip conundrum. So we're going to have to sort that out. At the moment, I'm just not strong enough to get through the skeletal wall. Look at this guy, he's got a whip. I love how everything has weapons, but no one uses them. Me included. The whip's just dangling limply by my side, like my current penis. Let me just try and nip through there. If I can give you 3 survival tactics for Vampire Survivors, considering it's in the name. I can't give you any tips on being a vampire because I'm not one. But for survival, right, hang on, we've got a choices 3. Pomarola. Character recovers 0.1 HP per second. Ooh! Tar! So every 10 seconds I recover a single HP. So every minute I get 6 HP. Thanks for that. Oh man, let's get the Clover. Give me some luck. God knows I need it. What was I saying? If I could give you the Bear Grylls Vampire Survivor Guide. Tip number 1 is never pick the whip. It's the worst weapon by far. Even when it scales and starts to get better, it never really gets good. At least as far as I've seen. I've never got it that far. Hang on, we've got a choices 3. Number 1. Clock Lancet. Whatever that means. Number 2. Santa Water, let's go! Do I need to turn that volume down a bit? Being a fan, eh? I think it's just being a fan, eh? Santa Water fires 1 more Santa Water and the area of the Santa Water increases. It's a no-brainer. That is an absolute no-brainer. Look at how much Santa Water I've got everywhere. Santy, give me your waties. I want Santa to put water in me. Fill me up like a bum. Yeah, step 1, never pick the whip. Step 2, always have an outing. Some people call them an opening. I'm calling it an outing / an escape. Basically, hang on, we've got a choices 3. Ebony Wings. Bombards in a circling zone, so we've got something that bombards in a circling zone. Pomarola, we know that one, that's the laughably shit health recovery. Or Lightning Ring, which strikes your ring at random enemies. I'm thinking, I can't explain what the Ebony Wings are. I don't know. I've never seen them in the game. So I'm thinking we got Ebony Wings. Just have a quick suck on my vape. Oh no, that stops. That stops. Why is it not showing the game? Why does nothing ever work for me? trying my hardest here, and YouTube just does everything in its power to hinder me at every turn. First I delete my channel, then make this second one that no one bloody watches. Then they don't add the game to my video. Vampire Survivors, there we go, Boshty. What we got? Gaming, yes, save. Right, now we're talking. I forgot what I was saying. Oh my god, look at these. It's like little black snakes. Oh no, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. We love that. We stand that. Yeah, basically what I was trying to say for tip number 2, which is actually probably the most important tip. When you start getting surrounded by enemies, make sure you've got a breakage. You need to break through the wall at some point so you can escape. So if you don't have a breakage, you've got to make one like I'm about to. Okay, I have failed in making a breakage, but it's okay because we can work it out. You don't really need a breakage, it's not that important. Tip number 3. Always be prepared. ABP, I call it. Just be ready for anything. You never know what's around the corner. Could be a new enemy type. Could be a swarm of bats. Could be just because Santa is with his cock out, pissing wantonly all over you and the enemies. So just be ready for anything. So let's recap. 1, no whiff. 2, have an exit. 3, always be prepared. And good luck. Obviously I'm crushing it. This is only my second game today as well. I've not even played this in days. Still crushing it. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm actually reading a book called I wanted to die there, and the reason for that was it was a tactical retreat. Okay, let's analyze the statistics. So we've survived for 620. No biggie. I've earned £32. Okay. Reached level 9. Again, no need to brag about that. It's just what I do. Now, if we look down at the weapons list, you'll find that the whip has done a measly 17.7 DPS. That is because it's just shocking. No, sorry, it's only done a measly 6.7k damage. Bearing in mind it's been around for the entire 6 minutes 20 of the game. It's laughably bad. Never choose it. Now, if you look at my Santa's urine, you'll see it's done an Omega 8.5 thousand points of damage for an average of 24.8 damage per second, which tops that leaderboard. Not a shock from the one and only Chris Kringle, aka Mr. Pringle. Now, if you look at the King Bible and the Ebony Wings, again measly. The King Bible has done a meager 931.5 damage. That could be my skill from not going near enemies, probably is. But with an average DPS of 3.7, it's not going to be touched again. Unlike me. Now, let's go for character select. We've got Imelda. Imelda is Belpaisi is bringing the absolute wand, and she also gets an extra 10% more experience every 5 levels. She levels up to the maximum of 30, which means by level 15... Why am I speaking like a knob? Give me a second. We've got Imelda Belpaisi. She gains 10% more experience every 5 levels, up to a maximum of 30%. Which means by level 15, Imelda is cracking out 30% extra experience per gem. Not to be sniffed at. But the main thing about Imelda, was it? Yeah, is that she starts with a wand. Also Pascalina Belpaisi. She has projectiles that get 10% faster every 5 levels. Now, I don't really know why you'd want your projectiles to be fast. I assume there's some benefit to it, but not one that I can really, in my head, justify. Let's go for Imelda. We'll do one more Mad Forest, then we're lashing into the Inlaid Library. because they're taking a mickey now here. Now you'll see Imelda's got a much more superior weapon than Hercules, because hers not only auto aims, but it actually homes and fires faster. At no point should you be using the whip. Don't use the whip. Remember rule number 1. Okay, we've got a choice this through. Peachone, Pechone, Peachone, Peach 1. Bombards in a circling zone. That's too much like the dark ebony one. Laurel, shields from damage. We won't need that because we won't be getting hit. The cross aims at the nearest enemy and has a fucking boomerang effect. We will certainly be going for the cross. Thank you very much. Now look at that. Not only does the cross fire outwardly, but it also sweeps backwards behind you and then just goes through. So you're taking out a line of enemies at that point. Yeah, let's keep on trucking these ones up. Already up to level 2. As we know, at level 5 she gets an extra experience boost. Thank you, Imelda. But see how she fares. Let's see if she fares better than. Okay, now we're talking. We've got a choice this through. Cross, whip. No, I'm not having the whip. Or the Santa water. Now both of these we've already done, so we won't be doing that. We're going to be doing a base damage upgrade for the cross of 10. We're now hitting 18 with the cross. Oh, that was 21. Cheeky. More than enough to handle our batty friends here. So yeah, this game's doing great. And rightly so, because it's fun. This is what we need. We need more games like this. And free-to-play developers should really take note. Not free-to-play, mobile developers. This is the kind of stuff people want to play when they're on a train or bus or driving. You want to be careening down the M42 while not paying attention because you're playing a game. And if I could die in a fiery pile-up to any game, it would certainly be one like this. So we've got a choices 3. The empty tome, which reduces your weapon cooldown, which I think means reduces the time in between attacks. So you're firing off more magical balls per second. We've got the wings, which makes you move 10% faster. Seems shit, yes, but it's actually cracking. Because if you're surrounded and you've got to nip through a quick entry or exit, that little bit of speed might just make the difference between life and death. And we've got the crown, which gives you more experience. However, I've already got a character that gets extra experience, so suckle. We're gonna go for the wings. Oh god, we've got to get the chesty as well. Check this out now. We're sitting on a chest. How many streams we're getting? Okay, we just got a single stream. That's fine. We get a selection of coins with the stream, and then we also get an item. So we get an upgrade and a selection of coins to use for permanent upgrades. Now, what are the wings saying? Movement speed increased by 10. We're laughing. We're absolutely laughing. Because, there we go, let's go like these. See, now we've got more. We can take bigger risks now. I can go, oh, let's nip up here. Oh, don't worry about it. I can go straight through there, up there. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I've got that speed backing me up. I don't have to worry. I can rely on the sheer dexterity of my character. I just got hit by a bat. But that was my own fault. That was my own hubris. Okay, so we've got a magical wand up. Sorry, we've got a choices 3. We've got a magical wand upgrade, which gives me an extra projectile. Tops. But we've also got garlic, which damages nearby enemies. It reduces the resistance to knockback and freeze. Now, it damages enemies in a circle around you, which I think is Tommy Tiddlers, which means good in English. Or we could go for some spin and raise our damage by 10%. What are we thinking? Or do we just get the extra projectile? Little bit boring. I'm thinking we get a garlic. And since I'm playing it, that's what we're going to do. Now, you'll see around me I've got a selection of circles. Concatenating. I don't know if that's the word. I've just made that up. There is a word for circles in an outward pattern like that, but I don't know what it is. Okay, we've got another level. We're talking 1 extra projectile. We're talking a base area upgrade of our garlic by 40%. alongside the base damage up. And we're also talking a hollow heart, which is the same shape and form my mother's heart took when she had me. I think we're going to go for garlic though. Look at that circle. It's like goatsy. So, see now, not only am I fast, but I'm also feeling confident that no one can get to me. I can just walk straight through these bats. They can't even touch me. Right now, I think we've got a choice as 3. We can go for the magical wand. We can go for the wings. Or the peach one, which we're never going to go for. I don't think we need 10% more speed. I think we need a couple more Expelliarmuses. I want to be popping up. I want more projectiles. I want it to look like a one-man Bakaki by the end of it. But it's a bit of a slow burner, this level is. You know, we're only at level 7. Let's cut through some of these bats with our shield. We don't need to worry now. We can go through it like a hot knife through a lure pack. And oh, okay, right, here you go. We've got our elite mob. Oh god, the Skellymans are here. Don't be thinking you can single diddle a Skellyman, because you can't. They take a little bit more time. 2-time Tommy Turner. Okay, we've got to level up. We've got a choice as 3. We can reduce the cooldown between shots on our magic wand by 0.2 seconds. We can get a lightning ring. So we've already got the wand, the cross, and the garlic. Now, you don't want to spread yourself too wide. We all know that from going on Pornhub. You want to sort of pick a few items and get them good to start. So you've got the more powerful and damaging versions of those items to start. If you spread yourself too thin, yeah, you've got a load of different items, but they're only hitting for 1. You want 3 that hit for 20, you know what I mean? So we're going to actually upgrade the magic wand and go for a faster fire, a lower refractory period. And we're going to just keep pumping it. And you know, at some point we will pick up another weapon. We've got spot for 3 more. But I just want to build up, if past, the weapons I've already got. Before we start deciding what would go well with them. Okay, we've got a choice as 3. A fire wand, which fires at a random enemy. A duplicator, which weapons fire more projectiles. That's top Tammy's. Or spinach. We've got to go for that. We're firing more projectiles now. Look, I've got 2 crosses firing out. I've got 3 magical balls. It is a one-man Bakaki at this point. And some of the Bakaki is hard and T-shaped. And look at my garlic. It's going fucking mental. Okay. We're playing with the big boys now. Let me just have a little top up. We can have 1 to 3, no, it's 1 to 5 potential treasures inside here, and a guaranteed lump sum of gold. The gold is used to purchase permanent upgrades between levels, which is very useful for upgrading your speed, etc. Let's go. Oh, we've got a triple stream. We have got a triple stream. And we've got an absolute maximum amount of gold. I feel like an oligarch. Oligarlic. What they call me. Right, we've got some base area upgrade for the cross. Tops. We've got some movement speed increased by 10. Tops. And we've also got 1 more cross. 4 more years. Check that out. Spraying crosses out. Oh. We've got another level up. We've got a choice. It's 3. 1 more projectile. Boom. We're going mad on projectiles now. I've got projectile vision. I don't care about anything, but I just want more projectiles. I don't care what shape or form they come in. Or garlic. Garlic's top, then projectiles. Okay, okay, okay. Erases everything in sight. Let's go. Look at that. There it is. I don't know why I used that. It was a total waste of a level. What a twat. It's alright, Mama said I always made bad choices, and she was right. It's, what the spooky ghost doing? Now that guy, I've got to say, that skeleton in the bandana seems to be walking in a very strange fashion. He's not stepping. He's pulling a sort of swastika pose, which I can only assume is intentional, and is sliding menacingly towards me. I don't think he's even got a weapon. I don't think he has any intention to actually harm me. I think he just wants to be a swastika. You know, follow your dreams. Okay, we've got a choice as 3. Wings. Movement speed increased by 10. Now, we've got the wand. We've also got strikes at random enemies. Let's go. Let's keep... Is a lightning strike a projectile? We're going to find out. No, it's not. That was a complete waste of everyone's time and money. I only want things that can actually have more projectiles, please. Don't want this shit. So if you're seeing now, was that 2 lightning strikes? Alright, we're sitting pretty now, lads. I've got 3 lightning strikes. This is going fucking mental. I am a single man. Khaki team. Right, okay, we've got choices 3. Pentagram. Cooldown of what reduced by 10 seconds? No one knows. Duplicator fires 1 more projectile for every single fucking weapon that you've got. Yes, rockers. Fucking landed. I am wiping the floor with the skeletons and everything else. The duplicator fires 1 more projectile out of everything. Or the hollow heart. I don't want to increase my health. What a loser. Check this. I'm spraying. Crosses out like machine guns. Now if you look at this locust, not only is he a more formidable enemy than the rest, but he also carries a greater chance of reward. So if I can get rid of these, oh god. What the fuck was that? No, it's alright, we got it. I did notice that the locust didn't actually drop any items, so what a knob end. We've got some spooky ghost swamp women. And not much else going on at the moment. But as you'll notice, my garlic aura is keeping me shielded and safe. Chicken! Check that. I've had my nuggies. I've had my chicken tendies, and now I'm back to almost full health. There is no stopping me. I think this is a world record. I think this might be a speed run. Okay, now, this is what they do though. They start slowing down. They lull you into a false sense of security, edging you up. And the next thing you know, you're getting absolutely swamped. Look at this though. This is my skill. It's called garlic attack. Oh god, I'm getting surrounded. This is like a horrible nightmare. So I've got it. You want to tickle them with your garlicky aura? Then just go to town on them. Here we go. Right, we've got a choices 3. Spin. Increase damage by 10%. Crown gains 7% more experience. Or an axe. Which is great because we can throw axes at people, but it's not really a projectile. And I want more projectiles so they can fuck off. Come on. The extra 10% damage is just taking that edge off. Oh god! It's okay, handled it without any fear. Oh fucking hell, no, this is good though. Cut through him like hot lurper. Oh my god, this is next level. The only problem is when that thing destroys them, I don't get any items. There's bollocks in it really. Right, we've got a choices 3. Clover, 10% luckier, no. Like Lancet, freeze enemies in time, no. Fire wand. Check this out. My hot balls. 5 of them. A selection of balls slamming towards the undead. So we're looking pretty good. We're on level 15. We've slaughtered 1,400 enemies. And many more to come. We've got a choices 3. Pumarola. No. Character recovers at 0.1 HP per second. That's good. Bracer increases projectile speeds by 10%. Or we've got the Attract Orb, which does something. Let's just go for this one. Give one a turn. Okay, this is easy. This is fine. It now, see, this is the thing about this game, right? You can't just keep playing it like it's a shoot 'em up. It's so much more than that. It now has become a navigate the maze game, and it will stay that way until these enemies disappear. Right, we've got a choices 3. Cross, base damage up by 10. Straight away we're laughing. Pomarola, no, fuck off. Or the Candelabrador, which augments the area of attack by 10%, but I'd rather die. Give me the cross. See, now we're getting thick and fast. You can see I've got some criticals coming out, and I'm going to need them. Because it's about to get ruthless, baby. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God! God! Okay, we're good. You will notice my fireballs are decimating all the undead. Right, we've got a choice this three. The cross again. And let's just choose the cross. Base speed 25%, base area 10%. The crosses are popping up. This is why you always focus on one or two and get good right at the start. If you do that, then there's no stopping you. If you pick all, I'll have a little, you know, pick a mix like I've gone to the cinema to watch Spider-Man. You're not going to get anywhere. So just don't do it. Right. Here we go. Level. Hollow heart, no. Attract orb, no. This pentagram is shit because it doesn't drop any items when the enemies die. So let's go for just get some health. Yes, whoa. I don't want to set it like that. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's a chicken there. No one can take me down when I got my 10 Ds. Mommy! Mum, where's my 10 Ds? Oh yeah, Mum's there. What you want to do is just okay. Like let's just turn it down now, lads. We've got a serious situation. An elite bat has appeared. He is small with an outer glow. Shit, these are all out. Oh god, ramped up. But he does have the potential to drop enormously. These are really testing my crosses now. These aren't no. Let's pump up those gems. Let's pump up those bejeweled butt plugs. Right, here we go. We've got a choice, it's three. Garlic. Cooldown reduced by 0.1 seconds. Don't know what the cooldown is, it's permanently on, but okay. And the damage goes up by 1. We can go Bracer, which is base speed up by 10. Or the third one, which we're never going to use because it's the worst power up in history. Garlic. We do need to get to our little protected enemy there. Shit. Okay, don't worry about that. Absolutely fine. Here we go. Just get to him. He's definitely a stalwart character, that's for sure. What the fuck is that? Shit, I'm getting absolutely buggered. Getting bloody buggered. Nah. Suck your dad. I've just finished the lion. Your whole family tree is gone. Feels weird recording while streaming live because I can't just cut out any bits that I can't think to fill with jokes. Here we go, we've got some chicken McNuggies. I love chicken McNuggies. I love chicken tendies. It reminds me of the time when I lived with my mum in the basement. I used to watch My Little Pony. I used to have my little nappy on, filled, always filled. A selection of tactical piss jugs surrounding my computer. And of course, my Naruto headband, hiddenly with the fucking scar on it. Next here. Whoa, lads! Check this. We've got a sucker. Now we've got Fire Wand up by 10. Clover. Character gets 10% luckier, or we can get a bit faster. Come on. Yeah, you insult me with these selections. Of course, I'm going for the Fire Wand. Oh god, this is not good. We need to get out of this very sticky situation. I think we boost the magic wand up again. We just keep Bakaki in the skeleton. Skelekaki. Have you seen over here? Something's just tearing through stuff. Oh, it's the bloody it's the crosses. Crosses are going ham. Oh shit. Oh. Here we go. Level up. Oh god, I've got the Omnicron. Spinach increases base damage by 10. Hollow heart by 10. Fires one more projectile. Let's just go for base damage. Let's just keep it up. We don't want to do anything too silly now. Do we? Okay, we've got some more nuggies. That's one less tactical piss jug I need to throw at Mummy. Oh, now that is a sight for sore eye. Level up. So I think one more. Oh, Fire Wand. Fire Wand is top tier. Look at that. Fuck Armageddon. It's what we're all going to be seeing in about 30 years. Fire raining down from the sky while Donald Trump sails off into the fucking darkness of space, smiling. Going, I won, guys. One more projectile on the magic wand. Bakaki team, go! This is called the Trail of Tears. Just a trail of gems. The insects to be native Americans, but one more wand. Okay, and now I think we get an extra damage. Oh, mate, this is going next. Augments area of attacks. Yep, we want one of that. Base damage up on the wand. Look at me now. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. That next up fires one more projectile from the cross. Laughing at you. Never seen so many crosses in one play. Another one. Base damage up on the cross by 10. Don't even have to move. Look. I'm invincible. I'm just going to stand still. Have a little bite. Ponder existence. The futility of such. Oh no. We've got an elite back coming towards me. He's dead! One swipe with the crosses and he's a gunner. It's kind of sick actually. Notice that the average watch time is 5 minutes. Now look, I'm going to assure you, you don't need to watch me for any longer than 10 seconds. I will upload it. I certainly wouldn't want to watch it for any longer than 0 seconds. What? A single stream? Joking, ain't you? But we have got a selection of gold coins, which means next time we can buy a golden cock ring. We've got a spin. What are we saying? Finish base damage up by 10. Thought it can easily break out of this horrible death pocket. Oh, look at that. Easy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm in! I'm in! It does kind of suck that that pentagram thing doesn't drop gems. Because it's like, well, it's sort of the whole point of destroying the enemies. Without it. No, just click any box ring. Let's kill these rat men. I think they're rat men. They're either rat men or werewolf. Because of course rat men makes more sense than the tried and true werewolf, considering it's a fucking shit vampire game! Okay. That is the biggest flex. And I never pause. Pausing's for noobs. Right, okay, let's have a look at the results. We've got a study. Imelda survived 13 minutes, easy. Gold, 424, easy. But if we look at the weapon selection, we'll notice that the king is, of course, the cross. With a record-shattering 248 damage per second. In great contrast to the pithy garlic, which was a bad choice from the start, and I certainly wasn't the one who decided to pick that. The pithy garlic was around for 12 minutes and only pumped out 12k damage. Disgusting. Whereas the pentagram, a bit of a latecomer, did a fair amount of damage, but it was more just destroying things. So I've killed 3,000 skeletons. I've unlocked more Tassio. Right, let's go. Last round. And then I'm playing some Final Fantasy 7. Where's Mortasio? Okay, so it gets more projectiles every 20 levels. Mommy. That's it. Let's go to the library. Rockers, you're in for a treat. Trust me. Oh my god, he throws a little bone? This has never been seen before. I don't know why the bone bounces. Oh my god, it bounces between characters. No, this is too much. I can't accept this. This is too much. So we can either get the knife, which just throws knives at people, which growing up in England, I'm well accustomed to. Santa water, which is just Santa's piss in a circle on the floor, or the shit whip that I'm never choosing and I'd rather die. Knife. So this absolute legend is now fucking bones out with one hand and knives out with the other. Okay, let's go. Mate, this is it. That bone's so good because this is quite a enclosed room. You're going to end up with a sort of bony bouncy situation, and if the bone can be upgraded to even more bones with more damaging bounces, I won't even need to look at the screen. I can put the vape in my arsehole if I want. Fucking toot away. So let's go. Okay. Just a bit of a slow burner, isn't it? Here we go. Let's get up to level 2. Let's see what level 3's got in store for us. Okay. An axe. A cross. I say we just go back to the cross and keep it what we know, so we know we've got at least one absolute game crusher. We've got that to back us up then, because we know the cross is good. We've got the bouncy bones as well. We've got the knife. We're going to go knife, cross, what else? Obviously we've got bouncy bones. We're never going garlic. Garlic's a terrible idea. It wasn't my idea. My mum came in and she clicked on it when I wasn't looking. Selfish. And we're going to go for Never the Pentagram. Didn't like it. If they've got some kind of... Maybe Santa's wing? Yeah, let's go for Santa's piss. Bracer. Increases projectile speed. Peach 1. Bombards. Nah, the fire wand. Come on. Come on, we knew the fire wand was kicking it last time. And don't forget, this guy fires more projectiles, doesn't he? So everything I pick needs to be a projectile. Which I think so far it has been. Yes, I think it was every 10 levels pops out another projectile up to a maximum of +3. So by level 30, one man per khaki. You watch. Knife, an extra projectile. King Bible, no. It's no. Or a lightning ring, no. Extra projectile. I'm not sure if the man, I'm not even sure if the lightning ring is a projectile. Is the Bible a projectile? And it is if you throw it at someone, but you're sort of spinning it around your head like a bad man. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it. Are these trees? Oh no. No, they're not trees. There's mud men, and then there's a selection of horrendous screaming faces in green, which together look a little bit like trees. If you pardon my stupidity. Okay, never hollow heart, never clover. So for the bone, we've got an effect that lasts 0.2% seconds longer, which I'm assuming means the bone is just going to hang around for longer. Let's go. More bones the better. We've got 2 bones now, lads. We're firing bones out like fucking... I have no metaphor for that one. But we are. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I know I'm only firing 1 bone, it's just bigger and better. Here we go. Okay, fire wand up. All the duplicator. Weapons fire more projectiles. Machine gun. Look at this already. Now we've not only have we fired more projectiles on a single one, across all 4 of our weapons. Spitting hot projectiles now. These zombies don't stand a chance. I'm about to complete Vampire Survivors. I'm going to complete it and refund it. Bone, base damage up by 20 and fires an extra projectile. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You watch this now. We've got 3 bones coming out. All 3 of them are devastating the enemy. They don't know what to do. Look at this mudman here. He's like, oh god, I thought you were having to come out. And he dropped us a little treasure as well for good measure. Okay, what we getting? We've got 1 to 5, a potential 5 treasure streams. Is it going to be 1? Is it going to be 5? Oh, it's a shit game. Playing it ever again. Badly made. Oh my god. Do you know what that is? It's not a cock ring. It's a duplicator ring. We've just got another fires extra projectiles. This is madness. I can't keep up. I'm not quite ready to just stand still yet, but we'll get there. And I'm gonna flex the second that we do get there as well. Dripping in projectile weapons at the moment. We could reduce incoming damage, but we're not losers, so we're going for a bottle of Santa's semen. So now, I'm also firing out hot circles of death along the way, which do count as projectiles, which is even better. Let's top up. We've got room for 1 more weapon, so we've really got to think about which one we want. So for now, I don't want the clock lancet. Never want the clock lancet. Oh, frozen some enemies in time. No, I don't need that. I don't need the tactical advantage that it brings because I'm too good. So let's see what else we've got on the menu. Ebony wings, bombards in a circling zone. Now that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Do we hold out for a better projectile there? I'm holding out. But what should I go for? Attract orb? Items from further away. Does that take up a slot? I'm going ebony wings. I've made the executive decision. So we've now got all of our weapons. Knives, bones, fire, a little tincture of Santa's urine / semen, crosses, and a bird that fires plasma projectiles down from above. They look like little black snakes. This is the ultimate dream team of attacks. Bone, Base speed up by 50. Yeah, base area up by 20. That's it. Easy. Look at all those bones. And the bones are just parabolaing around the room. We're getting swiftly onto a position where I don't need to move the stick or play the game anymore. And that's how I like my games. You know what? If all mobile games were this addictive, I would actually play them. I can't play any mobile games. Every time a mobile game gets announced, oh, hang on, we got chicken, we'll keep it up there. That can be my secret stash away tender. I used to have one of those under my bedroom drawer. It was right at the, you know, when you get those drawers under your bed, I had a little drawer under there. I used to store my tendies in for later consumption. Yes, I had a couple of cummed on pictures of horses. And a nappy or two. Look at the sound. He's dropping. Cross! Oh! Don't want any survival. Okay. Alright. Let's take it easy now. Are we getting 1 treasure? Or are we getting up to 5 treasures? 1 treasure is bullshit! How do we make it? We have got an upgrade though for the ebony bird. Man, Rockers, you are absolutely marathoning this. I appreciate the I forgot. I didn't even read what that said. Oh well, doesn't matter. I appreciate the company. Let's destroy these again, and then I'm going to go and record my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, which is the best game ever made. The remake. Okay, Ebony Wings fires 1 more projectile, base damage up by 10, or do we go for the final bone? In fact, no, the bone's got 1, 2, 3, it's got 8 levels of fucking upgrade. That's sick. Yes, pictures of horses. They're cartoon horses, though. My Little Pony is the point I was trying to get to. Right, I think we're going to have to go... Did we go Ebony Wings? No, we got to keep going with the bone. Keep the bone. A bone machine at the moment. Yeah, 6. I don't even know if the stream's going to be able to pick this game up by the end of it. Fire Wand Cross. Fire Wand, always Fire Wand. It's one of the highest DPS weapons in the land. I need to move these out of the way though so I can actually get to the stuff. There's so many gems, but I can't get in there to get them. Right, I'm going to have to do the old drag away Tony. Where you drag them away over here and then you quickly rip round. That's how we do it. Yes! Bone, bone. Let's just go full bone. Let's get that bone up. What we got? 2 left on that. The wings. We need to move faster. Otherwise I'm going to die. Let's go. Cheeky little red one there. Bone. Up with the bone. Once the bone's at max, then we'll start talking about other stuff. So we've got a choices 3. It is addictive to watch the numbers go up. I've not felt this genuinely happy in a long time. There's something about it that just triggers every part of your brain that enjoys life. So we can fire 1 more projectile of the Santa's little jar of semen with a base area increase of up to 20%. Okay, that's good. Or we can increase the cross by 25% speed and the base area by 10. I think this one's a shoe-in. Yeah, an extra little fucking ball of wee-wee. Noises as well. Look, I'm on crack. Get away. Suicide bombers. Got a bit of a lull. They're sending a few less enemies, but it'll ramp up. When they do it, I'll be ready. Outside. There's man. I swear. So loud. They live over the road, but the guy slams his stupid car door so fucking loud. I swear he's a dark web dealer as well. He's always getting in his car, driving up, and then coming back with his stupid fucking parker on. With his Valentino latex, was it? But yeah, well done, you got a fluffy hood. The Eskimos have had them for 200 years. Oh, no. I wouldn't say that to him, he will stab me. Also, the hoodie is kind of cool. I don't rob up him. Bounce! Those bones are bouncing like no tomorrow. I'm so sorry, I've just lost a lot of hell. Let's head over to me secret chicken nugget. Oh my god! What the fuck is this? Legitimately never seen this before, but it's incredible. Step back. Oh, it's gone. But that was insane. Bone up. We're on maximum bone. That's what I tell Amy when she says, have you not got any more left? We're ready to roll out. Chicken. Peeled. Thyme. Frozen. I'm about to cut through these now. I don't even realise I'm all the pained by James it is, actually. We've got a grotesque goblin of an enemy here. But he will be the key to our next upgrade. Here we go. Treasure found. Are we going to get 1? Or are we going to get 5? I'm reckoning 3. Oh! 3. 2 purples and a blue. That means 2 raries. Or 2 mythicals and a rare. I don't actually know how to spell that up. Knife! 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 Triple knife! That's 3 knife upgrades in 1. I'm about to turn into fucking Gordon Ramsay. 1 more projectile with base damage, a 5 upgrade. 1 more projectile on top of that. Just have to give it a second. And pass it through 1 enemy. So we're technically timesing our damage output by 6. Sextuple increase. Look at those knives. Jesus Christ. You just stand there, you can just cut through like a hot knife through butter, literally. There is no challenge anymore. I've become knife man. Get those up there. We've definitely got room for improvement. If you look in the top left, we've still got a lot of room to improve all of them really, except for the bone, which is at full. It's got full stiffness. Grab all these. Definitely improve our level a little bit. The only problem is the blue gems aren't doing much for me now. At level 20, firing up next projectile. But I need some better upgrades. Okay, we've got the choices 3. Cross. Base speed upgrade, great. Or we get the ebony wings, fires 1 more projectile and the base damage. We've got to hit that first. We've got to hit that. Although, you know what? I don't think there's going to be another good cross upgrade until I've upgraded it past this big shitty one. So I think I'm going to have to just go for the cross upgrade next time, because the cross is formidable. Oh, what the hell was that? Got the knives! That's insane. Okay, 1 more knife, base damage up by 10, or the attract orb. I'll get the attract orb, because I can collect these from further away, which is kind of getting needed there. Oh god, this isn't good, lads. Outlook is not good at the moment. No, it's okay. I've snuck out, got my 10 Ds. You can get that little red one as well, cross, or water. Cross, gotta get the cross. I said it last time. And now if we get the fire wand, blast. Grab a selection of those. Look how many things I'm grabbing. I feel like a sex pest at Comic-Con. We go, sorry for that sex pest at Comic-Con. Character gain 7%. Fuck off, give me that one. I'm sorry, but why would you ever choose increases recovers 0.1 HP every second? It's got to be the worst upgrade ever made in any game. That's a total of 6 HP every minute. Wow. Right, so we can do 1 more of those, or 1 more knife. I'm thinking we focus on the knife and we get that to max for now. Let's do it step by step. Oh god, we've got a fucking Quetzalcoatl. I don't actually know what that is. So it's a tiger with a wheel around it. It's a tiger wheel. 105. Oh, 1. Okay, cheers. Game badly made. Refunding it. Oh, okay. No, that's okay. We can pick up more gemmies. Pick up range increased by 33%. Got me. Let's top up my vape as well, because this game calls for it. Let's go. See now. Now I'm picking them up from the other side of the room. So that is useful. You can get caved in. You can get sort of boxed in. If you're not careful and you're not thinking ahead like I do. Playing 17D chess. Right, okay. So for the knife, 1 more projectile, but for this one, base damage up by 10 and the base speed up by 20. Let's stick to the knife. Let's get full knife, and then we can go from there. that, you know what, that projectile, that orb thing to pick up the gems was a good upgrade. Last knife? Oh, fires one more cross though. I don't think we can turn that down. That's too good of a deal. Fire wand. Not even bothering with utility. Just going straight for the deck. That is insane. Starting to get to the point where I can just stand still. Let's see how long I can last. Oh my god! There's loads of mini lion wheels! Lion wheels are sick. Okay, I need to step out now. I've got myself over a little bit here. Because the Medusa heads ain't playing before. Medusa heads are looking better than me. And they are. Santa. What is it called? Santa's water? Just out of interest. It's supposed to be Saint's water, it's how they translate it. I'll tell you what I did do the other day. I spent 30 quid on Chinese Steam games just to record a video. So I'll edit that. None of them are good. I am the gem hoover. I bought myself a shark vacuum and I feel very much like that, but for gems. Fire one! Yeah, I need to be more careful now, get a bit content. We've not completed the game yet. I fully intend to finish it. If that's even possible. Probably going to find that. Or I'll just sit here constantly playing it forever. My secret tendies! Okay. Okay, no one saw that one coming. No one saw that one coming. I'll just sit here playing it constantly. Amy comes home, she's like screaming, going, stop playing it! Oh, I can't, just got to do one more little bit. I'll lose my job. I'm badly doing so there. I go back to the game, how do you think it'll work? I just play games by James videos all day. Lads, we're talking the final but one upgrade for the fire wand, and now we could do that damage upgrade by 10, or we could do an across the board damage upgrade. I've made my own decision. We need to do that across the board damage upgrade. It's too vital to us. Can't save on that. We've only got the slots for 2 more utility items, and then we're maxed. We're maxed. The gem hoover returns. I might label this when I upload this video. Might call it the gem hoover. That's the final knife. We've maxed the bone and the knife now. Also, you can get super upgrades for stuff. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I do remember that I got a super upgrade for the axe last time I played it. Oh, check this, check this. Boom. Deaders. The gem hoover. Here we go. Attract orb. Increases pickup range. Gem hoover. Oh yes. Okay. 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 Let's bring it down a little. 1, 3, maybe 5 this time. I'm going to be optimistic. 5. 1. Fuck off. Shit game. You know I'm not playing it anymore. Right. Ready. Sorry, I was reading my phone. Oh, we just got another one of them. It's our gem hoover. Oh, lads. Look at that. I'm picking them up from across the fucking football field. Read them. Let's go. It's like a burner's watch. Sexy burner's watch. Right, so we can get... Let's get the cross. Cross is next on the list. We're doing them in chronological order. I'm probably going to be the first person. Well, stand in the water. Easy. No thinking. The more you think, the more your brain shrinks. That's my aphorism. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, it's alright. Let's break out the left side because there's left enemies there. Break out the left. And then we can switch back and try and hit that wall on the right. Cross. I think we're at maximum cross now. We're laughing. Oh god, we're going to have to go out the right. Because the left is suddenly gone hectic. Fuck American politics. Okay, oh god. Okay, no, Santa Water will increase the range. Do we keep increasing or will be fire? Let's keep increasing because the gem hoover is here. The hoover dam. Sucking them up like your mum. Oh my god. I just picked up the ultimate. I just picked up the Dyson. Damage. The absolute Dyson. We're on level 40. I'm at maximum projectile. I'm shooting out a total of 7 fireballs into the crowd. I won't make any jokes about. Oh no, I don't want to get banned again. I am going to cut through these like hotter, and steal all the gems like an old witch. Fire wand. No one can stop me. The skeleton has become too powerful. Literally, Medusa has turned up to try and sort it out herself, and she perished almost immediately. She stood absolutely no chance at all, and was barely even a challenge. Okay, I'm thinking let's go a bit more. Let's go for a 3 bucks. Let's go for a 3 bag. A 1 bag? No, come on. Is this because my luck sucks? It's fine. We can deal with a 1 bag. We've got some wins. Great. Ta. We've got extra speed, you know, it's just more survivability. I've just walked right to the enemy. What's next up? Fire wand. Done. Okay, that's 3 maxed out now. No, that's 4 maxed out. Next is Santa's urine. And then finally the crazy bird thing. And then we're done. Got to finish off the item. Okay. Chicken tendies. Let's go. Santa water. Game is so good. Look at all those gems. Just that visual effect of like me walking through them, and you can just see where my pickup radius is from how the gems get picked up. So satisfying. Oh. Okay, Santa Water on its last level. 1 more of them to go. You know what? I spent £3 on this and then £50 on Pokemon Arceus. And I played this 10 times as much. What the fuck are these? We've got witches and then headless men. Still, no. Competition for me. They can't do anything. They're not strong enough. They have to admit defeat. They're enabled. Look at my ebony wings. Now firing off like Cthulhu. Standing 0 chance of ever penetrating the inner walls of Skelly Man Hoover. They're getting hardy now. They're getting a bit more HP. I feel like at some point they're just going to up the HP to a level that I can't. We've maxed out the Santa way with. What we got left? The ebony thing, and then finish and then we've got a couple more pickups that we can go. Chicken tendies. Oh, let's go. The wall of death. We knew it was coming. And my birds made short work of that. Very short work. They're not a 1-hit wonder. They're a 3-hit. Ebony wings, that's it. 2 more. Pick these gemmies up. Done. Over this side. We need more gems. We need some reds, if possible. Yeah, let's cut through these. Fuck off, witches. Here we go. Drop some of those on them. Those birds are actually turning out to be the best, but we'll see in the cats at the end. Ebony wings, let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, those are cutting through them right now. We've got a nice wall of Santa holding them at bay as well. Oh god, I've been hit! I didn't even notice. Oh. Worst game ever, never playing it again. Badly made, and it was cheating. Let's see what we got. So coming in at number 1 for both damage raw and damage per second is the bone. With a staggering 222.2 damage per second, the bone is... It has a couple of contenders, but it is almost by far the greatest weapon of our time. Now, with a measly, eager, and pathetic 50 damage per second is the Ebony Wings. Never should have picked it. It's been in the game for 14 minutes and it's barely pulled its weight at 42.646k. Shout out to the knife, coming in with 133.2k, but then I've got to say, back to the cross again. 206 damage per second, even though he was in the game for a minute less than the bone. The Cross is a good man, and we need to give our honours and dicks out for Cross. R.I.P. Thanks for watching, rockers, and everyone else who watches after. Have a good Sunday.